Welcome, everyone, to the Pub Sports Poker Tournament.
I'm pumped up, Jose. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, Slaughter
balls! Oh, my God, with sixes!
Oh, he gets the pair!
What a monster Jeff is.
Jeff gonna pay to see his hand. He is.
Oh, we lost that guy.
Jeez!
Oh, man.
Come on!
Slaughter.
He's just letting it hang.
He's playing really well.
Oh shit! Jimmy's all in. Oh, he does! I'm done.
Oh,
I'm fucking done. How many times am I gonna lose a fucking pocket pair?
Wow.
Oh my.
Right in his face. If Big Show can win this hand, he can leap into the money.
Oh, man!
Ace for good measure there. That's
Oh,
all in.
oh no! Oh no!
9-9.
Oh! Oh!
Say hey, everyone. Welcome into another edition of Say Hey Plays. My name is Jose Bouquett. Alongside me is my guy, Dabby Cab. Dabby, hello. It's nice to see you. It feels like it's been a minute since we've spoken because we're not doing weekends anymore. How's everything?
I mean, we did it last weekend.
Feels like it's been a minute. It feels like it's been a minute. How are you?
Yeah, I mean, it's been 3 days. I mean, that's a good time.
Sorry, I missed you, Cab. Sorry, my bad.
Okay. That's all I was looking for. No, but man, good outside of fucking Miami and San Diego. It's like they're racing to see who can get out faster. These two teams are so bad at the plate, taking fucking no pitches, not working the pitcher at all. Both pitchers are in like the 40s in their pitch count right now. It's just, it's awful.
Well, good. I haven't watched a second of that ball game, so
Don't do it.
I've been a busy boy, and I have not watched any baseball today yet. So I'm excited to get after it here today. Have 3 bets locked in. Kind of, pussyfooting with some. I got bottom mouth last night after having a great night. That's typically how that goes. But we're going to come back here. We'll be fine. Keep chipping away. And we will remind everyone, I have not said this in a little bit, Dabby Cab will be hosting this show next week. Dabby Cab hosts this show. I'll be gone from the 27th to the 5th, and Dabby Cab will have the reins of Say Hey Plays. Dabby Cab, are you excited?
Yeah, for sure. Are we gonna the same people you bring on gonna come on, or am I supposed to go find people?
It's totally up to you. Totally up to
Put
you.
that on me. If you got people in time slots that want to keep their time slots, they can still come on. I don't care.
Well, here's the thing, Dabby Cab. You're the host. So you just tell me what you want. If you want all different people, it's fine. It's your show for the week, so it'll be a lot of fun to see what you do with it. It could be a completely different background and everything. Who knows? Maybe Dabby Cab will throw on his editing fingers and put together something.
I don't know how to make backgrounds.
Who knows what Dabby Cab will do? It's his baby. I'll be busy, unfortunately, but it'll be a lot of fun nonetheless. So it's nice to see you, Dabby. Let's get after it. Appreciate everyone in the chat as always in here. Shout out to Wine Time, RVD420, Professor Chris, and the new co-host of Bankroll Blitz as well.
Hell yeah.
That shout out to our guy Troy Torrance as well. He's gonna roll one up with you, Dab, as well. So shout out to Troy there. Excited to see Troy take center stage there with Jimmy on Bankroll Blitz. So it'll be a lot of fun to see Troy and Jimmy get after it here. Troy has expectations, and I'm excited to see how he does, especially being a former athlete. And by the way, now I think officially the best athlete at Pub Sports Radio, unfortunately for you, Dabby Cab.
What did you just say to me? Honestly, I don't listen to half the. If you're trying to take a shot at my athleticism, you and anybody else wouldn't even fucking get close to the baseball if you tried to hit off me. And that's what I did professionally. I didn't do anything else.
Hey, you're a baseball player. You're not an athlete. You're a baseball player.
Jose, I couldn't even walk that night. And it's hilarious. No, you shut up. You shut up. It's hilarious how the footage from the game afterwards, where we played to 11 and I scored 10 of the points, doesn't show up. Hilarious.
I'm not
hilarious.
I'm
yeah,
not
so don't talk to me. I take my beatings whenever it's time. Like in ping pong,
You
I
take
took
you,
that. But this
you
one,
talk
man,
to
this
Victor.
one ain't shit.
It ain't shit. You talk to Victor about that video because I have not. I have nothing to do with it, as you know. But it's nice to see everyone in the
I
chat.
don't care what people in the internet world see. Everybody that was there knows what happened in the game.
I wasn't there.
That's fine. You
You
just
know?
shot. You didn't play any real basketball.
No, I had. Unfortunately, I had places to be. It's truly tragic. I wish I could have been there though. I would have seen your ankle swell up even more and laughed and pointed. It would have been funny.
It still hurts.
Oh, yeah, you broke it. You're broken.
It's bad.
Rays Rockies. Let's start this off here with a kind of a shitty game. Gomber, respect to Gomber because he's been pitching pretty well. He sucks at home, obviously. That's probably Coors. A 7.06 ERA at home. Very bad. 3.59 on the road here this year. Gomber coming off of a 6 earned run start against the Diamondbacks, of course, at home. Pitched well against the Dodgers on the road there, of course. 5 innings, 8 hits, 2 earned runs. I think he'd actually pitch pretty well here. So I lean under because I don't trust the Rockies offense, obviously. And I actually lean towards the Rockies here if I had to make a play. But I wanted nothing to do with this game. Dabby, I know you'll make fun of me immediately if I said immediately I'm betting the Rockies. But 18% of the bets and 84% of the money on the Rockies here. And, wow, interestingly enough, 52% of the bets and 68% of the money on the under in this game. So I lean Rockies for sure. Maybe I'll take a +1.5 actually, but nothing here for me. What do you think?
I mean, Gomber's pitched well. He's only given up 2 earned runs or less in 8 of his last 9 starts, which is, pretty outstanding. I know he got roughed up by Arizona, but that's, just the last game. If you look at his body of work before that, he was pitching really well. I mean, I don't have any interest in this game. I was just saying I understand why people would try and take the plus money backing somebody that's been pitching that well.
I think I'm going to move on the +110. I think I'm going to move on the +110 for the +1.5 here. So there's your first edition of the card. I did not expect to have any bets on that, but I think Gomber can pitch well here. The market is on the Rockies here, liking the under here as well. So let's hope for a close scoring game here, at the very least. So there we go. And by the way, Nasty Nate said he would pick Cab over Troy if we were picking teams. For what? I don't know, but
that's just because we're homies. But he also knows, like, even on that broken ankle, I'll hustle to go get that ball.
That's funny. That's funny. Let's go to our next game. And this is one of the games I've been pussyfooting around with. I bet the Orioles last night with Flaherty. That gets erased with a pitching change. Dean Kramer on the bump now. Apparently, Jack Flaherty said he did not, quote, bounce back like he wanted to after his last start. So I think he was feeling a little sore, perhaps. So they gave Dean Kramer the ball today in a big start here against the Blue Jays. A lot of respectable people on the Blue Jays. BJ's on the Blue Jays. We'll talk about the market here as well. But a lot of people on the Blue Jays, 64% of the bets, 61% of the money on them. And it's kind of keeping me off the Orioles here. And we've obviously had our thing of betting the Orioles every day for the last 2 weeks or so, and it's been pretty good. But I don't know here. And I think I might stay off here and start becoming a little more picky choosy, like Jimmy was mentioning today on the show here as well. So I think I'm staying off. I lean Orioles, but I don't think I'm going to move on it here, Dabby Cab. What do you think?
I mean, I would take the Blue Jays. I hate to say it because I know you guys have been riding the fucking Orioles, and I know y'all are doing your thing here, but I would take the Blue Jays in this spot. I'm just saying, even though the Blue Jays irritate me as a lineup, I'd say these lineups are about even, and you've definitely got the pitching advantage on the Blue Jays side here. So I don't think this is an easy game to bet. I kind of feel like this is a lot like the Astros at -135 yesterday. Game feels the same. You're talking about a top tier team with their ace on the mound, just like you had the Astros with Verlander. You got the Blue Jays today in the same situation. I would bet Blue Jays if I was betting this game.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I'm off. I don't think I'm gonna fucking do it then. Shout out to No Flush Allen, cashing team totals left and right today. My guy, appreciate you for
every day.
Yeah, especially Cardinals team total and White Sox team totals immediately there. So shout out to you, my guy. I don't think I'm gonna move on it. And this will be the first time I don't bet the Orioles in a little bit here. So think I'm off. 69% of the bets and 67% of the money on the over in this game as well. So let's keep it pushing here with a shocking bet by me here. First of all, I bet the over 9 last night at minus 105. It's dropped 8.5, and it's made me very angry. So we'll just get that out of the way. I expected both these pitchers to get hit. But I am now, or I bet earlier, I am on the New York Yankees minus 1 here at plus 106. They hit lefties exceedingly well. And if they're going to beat anyone in this streak, I know Mackenzie Gore is pretty good, but I think he gets touched up against this Yankees offense that is the best against lefties this month.
Bro, who are you, bro? What are you? You're backing Severino in the Yankees? Like, I swear to God, like, I'm not saying you can't win, but you don't even you hate this team. This Severino has been awful. Gore has been good. You back the Nationals, like, even when I don't think you should back them. What's going on here? Did yesterday just make you think I'm just gonna do? Are you doing the opposite of what you think? Just be honest with us.
No. 53% of the bets.
I don't believe you right now.
64%.
Jose's fading himself. I swear to God, you
Yeah.
you fading yourself, aren't you?
64% of the bets and 61, or sorry, I was looking at the Blue Jays game again. 52% of the bets and 64% of the money on the Nationals, and this line has moved toward the Yankees here. I think the market's just telling us that Severino pulls his fucking head out of his ass for maybe the first time ever and pitches well here. I think, again, any lefty against the Yankees is susceptible of getting hit. So it could have been really any lefty. It just had to be Mackenzie Gore here today. And the Nationals still are not a good ball club, unfortunately. So, yeah, Yankees minus 1. I think the offense gets off here. And if Luis Severino decides to not bring his big boy pants here today, I've got the over 9, minus 105 as well. Like I said, it's dropped down to 8.5. But I like the minus 1 here.
What have they lost? Like 9 straight? Is that
9 straight?
The most they've lost in a long time, right?
Most since 90 something, 1978, 1982, actually, I think it is. Very funny. I get good laughs out of it. I wasn't even considered being a baby back then.
And, if you've been backing Gore this year, he had his best outing of the season, last game.
Against who?
Yeah, I do. But look, I don't. If you think he's going to get hit, I don't have a problem with the first 5 over in this game. I know you said the market might disagree with that, but I don't hate the first 5 over here. I personally wouldn't bet this either way, though, as far as the side goes.
Man, I'm really going to fucking hate myself if both these bets lose. I'm going to be so upset. I will be just so angry that I put my faith in this fucking bum. And I hope so. We'll see how it goes. I'm not a Severino guy. I think he's not good, and I've never thought he's good. But I'm on him today, minus 1, plus 106. Shout out to Ron Crawford, by the way. That's his play of the day as well. All right. Next game. The game I actually skipped over for some reason. I don't know why I skipped over this game capping-wise, but Dodgers Guardians here, and I don't know why I skipped over it because I did cap of it here in the last hour or so, just looking at Kershaw versus Curry here. It's just a classic. Like you're facing like I'm not saying he's one of his fucking idols, but he's a pitcher of the generation, and you get hyped up for that. You get a little more pep in your step. So I think that Curry could pitch well here. I just think that the Guardians are alive in this game. And I don't know if I'm there yet, but I 100% have written down Cleveland first 5 plus a half, and I've also taken the next game's underdog plus a half as well. Or I've not taken them, I should say. I've written them down as well. I'm thinking about taking them here. I think the Guardians are alive. And whether that's Kershaw getting hit, Curry pitching well, I think that the Guardians could find a way to win here. Kershaw obviously has been phenomenal this year. Sharpie, shout out to Sharpie. He mentioned that his bet on this game would be like a Cleveland first 5 team total under. And I would totally agree with that as well because Cleveland's offense against lefties is just shit. But I think they're live here, and I think Curry can go out there and pitch well. He's got a 3 ERA on the road, which is really good for most, but he's at a 1.72 at home. So I think I'm going to move on Cleveland first 5 plus a half at plus 130, and I will also move on the next game's underdog plus a half as well. But we'll talk about that when we get here. Dabby Cab, what do you think?
I mean, like I don't like betting on teams that are on 9-game losing streaks. The Dodgers are, obviously they're a good team, but they're hot right now. I mean, real fucking hot. And you said it about the Guardians. They're hitting just 209 against lefties in the last 10 days, over 143 plate appearances, only 47 runs created plus. They're against Kershaw, they're 8 for 40 with a home run and 3 RBIs. So, I don't like the value on the Dodgers here, but I think if I was going to bet this, I wouldn't even take first 5. I'd just take the full game run line, but I'm not betting it, so it doesn't matter.
You and Rocco both said that, so that's very interesting. So is today just going to be the day of plus 1.5s? I guess my gambling days seem to have themes. So I've already added Colorado plus 1.5, Cleveland Guardians here plus 1.5, plus 118. Okay, I'm gonna move on that. It's very interesting. Let's look at the market here real quick, and we'll move on to the next game here. 84% of the bets on the Dodgers, but only 29% of the money on them. On the bets, I should have said 84% of the bets on the Dodgers, 29% of the money on the Dodgers there. So big bets on the Guardians here is underdog. 16,000 tickets in there, by the way. So a good sample size. 49% of the bets and 74% of the money on the Dodgers here. Makes me feel like maybe Kershaw does get touched here. Maybe he does get touched here. So I'm on the plus 1.5 full game, like you mentioned there, plus 118 for me. Let's go on to the next game. And I think I might do the same thing here. I think 1 or 2 of these are going to win. The New York Metropolitans versus the Atlanta Braves. And I know that the Mets are a fucking doorstep, or a doormat, I should say, for these Braves. They just beat the hell out of them all the time. They won last night when everyone thought they weren't going to. And Jose Quintana has pitched well against these very Braves. 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 4 Ks, 3 walks. As a lefty, that is extremely difficult to do to the Braves. They are very good at hitting lefties. I think they can do it here today, Dabby. I think they've got it in them. So I think I'm going to take the plus 1.5 here as well and continue to bet these underdogs, I guess, here today in very safe methods. Charlie Morton against the Mets this year. This will be his 4th start. His 3 starts against them. 5 innings, 3 hits, no earned run, 7 walks, 4 Ks. Jesus Christ, that's a crazy start there. Against the Mets at home, 4 2/3, 4 hits, 4 earned runs on 2 home runs, 5 Ks, 4 walks. Against the Mets at home or on the road, 5 1/3, 6 hits, 4 earned runs there, 6 Ks, 3 walks. I think he's susceptible to runs. And maybe I should have taken a team total, like Rocco said as well, but I'll take the plus 1.5 here for the New York.
Full game?
Full game, plus 1.5 here. It is minus 114 on our friends at Bet Online, and we'll talk about our friends at Bet Online here shortly. But Dabby Cab, I'd love to hear your opinion on this.
But you can tell, you can say it without me saying it. I told you so many times. I just
don't make money betting against teams like the Braves.
That's a very good impression of me.
Because
I don't make money betting against teams like the Braves. It's just not how I do it. Taking a team total is not the same thing, though. That's betting against a pitcher. It's not betting against a team. There's a difference in that. But I mean, Braves have been doing what they've done all season. They won 5 of their last 7 games. On offense, they put up 13 runs in their last 3 games. I don't see any reason why they're not going to play well in this game. And the same thing. I mean, Quintana's been shaky on the mound in recent starts. So even on the road, he gave up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. I know you said he pitched well against the Braves, but his last 3 starts against them, he's given up 9 runs. Braves. I'd bet the Braves.
Market on this game, 19% of the bets on the New York Metropolitans, but 72% of the money on them. as well. 21,000 tickets in for this game, by the way, as well. Pretty high. Totals wise, 63% of the bets on the over, only 42% of the money on the over, and yet that line has moved up from 9.5 to 10. So very interesting as well. And Preston making a good point as well. The Sharps are on the Pirates a lot as well in baseball, but he's saying Preston says that the Sharps, the same people who bet the Cleveland. Let me do my Preston accent, actually. Let me get this prepared.
Is it better than mine?
I'm going to get ready.
The Sharps, the same people who bet the Cleveland Browns every single game when I was living in Vegas.
Stop. New
They
one.
lost every single game.
We're already almost done with the cards. So now do your Razor impression. I'm going to keep this going for a minute.
I don't know if I do have a Razor impression.
What the fuck, dude? Just put effort into it. Come on. You've only got like 2 or 3 more people to do.
Let me think about it. Shut up! And I have a big beard and all that. That was my Razor. It's the only thing
Okay, you can't say that you have a big beard when you do an impression. Last one, Dutch.
That's a good one. Just remember round 1, by the way. I just want to remind you of what I said. Round 1.
Just do it.
Round 1. Yeah, man. I play poker.
You're fucking horrible at this. Every one of us you did a bad job on. Not one of us did you do a good job on.
That's true. Maybe you're right. I'm not a good impressionist, but see.
Thank you, Preston. That's what I'm saying. Those aren't even funny. Like,
I enjoy them. I laugh because I know how bad they are. Preston
okay.
doesn't sound like Squidward, but it's fun to make him sound like it.
That's literally what I thought when you did it. I was like, bro, you sound like Squidward.
Yeah, it's a good Squidward, huh? Let's go to this fucking game. I have lost already on the Red Sox enough. It's very annoying. I cashed the over, though, with a 9th inning runs from the Red Sox. So I appreciated that from saving me from a truly, truly horrific day. But I'm back on the over here again. I took the over 9 minus 105. It dropped down to 8.5. That pissed me off again. Because I don't know. I guess I have a vividness bias of Chris Sale getting crushed against the Astros. But I looked up his playoff starts against them too, and his last playoff start against the Astros was at home, and he dominated them. And that was awesome. So I don't know what it is, but I just think this game goes over again here. And Jose Urquidy has good numbers against the Red Sox. He fucking dominates them too, which is really annoying. And I don't know. Maybe it was a bad fucking overnight bet, but I took the over 9 minus 105 here. And I have not moved on the Red Sox. Just one of those things where the Minute Maid Park has just been a horrible, horrible place for the Red Sox. And it's a really cheap price on the Astros here, and I'm kind of off. So what do you think here, Dabby?
I kind of wanted to take the Red Sox, and now that you're finally not betting on them, I mean, it makes it even more appealing. I'm just kidding. The Astros are hitting 275 versus left-handed pitchers on the season, though, so that is something, and if you have a memory of them hitting Sale, it probably is because they have hit him hard. I had those numbers earlier. I didn't write them down here, but something's been keeping me off. I kind of like the over too. I agree with you. Maybe over in the first 5. I don't really care if the lines came down. I would maybe get a first 5 over 5 at like plus money or something. But problem is Boston doesn't hit the ball on the road. Only hitting 239 on the road compared to 286 at home. I don't know. I don't think Urquidy's going to pitch well here. I really think that the Red Sox are going to get to him. So maybe I take a Red Sox team total over, actually. If I can get that like at 4, I think that's what I'm going to do.
Man, gambler's first glance is Red Sox money line. I'm just sitting here.
Oh, maybe I might just go back to the Red Sox then, because that's where I've been leaning the whole time anyways.
All right, let's just combine suicide pack, guys. Razor, Dabby, myself.
Oh, fuck. Razor, change your bet.
Suicide packs, Red Sox money line. Let's just add it
Oh,
on.
God damn it.
Let's just all one for all together here. God, Alfred 44 is also on the Red Sox. Thank
Do we
you.
want to do the
Beret on my
I don't
head.
want to take their team total over, but yeah, that's too juiced for 4. It's minus 125 at 4 and plus 108 at 4.5. Maybe I'll just take the Red Sox as a side. I'll make my decision here in a minute.
Shout out to Jeff, who says I have a beret on my head with my hair. Dabby, I know you can see it probably as well. It's a nice little beret.
Do you have a little like bun on your head or something?
No, it's just my hair.
Wow. That looks like
It looks like a hat. Thank you. I appreciate it. By the way, Jeff being in here is a great time to mention the poker tournament as well. And he's got a $50 bounty on his head on tonight's poker tournament here. So tune in tonight, join the poker tournament on Bet Online. Go sign up for an account as well. Do that through the Pub Sports Radio website so they know we sent you. But if you have already an account already, just deposit, throw your $25 in there. Sign up for the poker tournament. We'll be hosting a live stream that goes live at 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central. I obviously don't know what that is Pacific, but it'll be a whole lot of fun. Bounties on Jeff, and I'll be playing and hosting it at the same time again. So that'll be a whole lot of fun. Dabby Cab, we know you're clueless at poker, but we know you're playing, right?
No, the only reason that I'm not there is because I don't get back from my pitching lessons until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm muted.
Well, what if we? You weren't muted there. No, don't worry, you're good. You've been doing a great job recently.
Mm-hmm. Your face made me think I was muted.
Well, it has that effect on people, I guess. You can join until 8:45, Dabby. So
that's what I'm saying. So if I make it in time, I'll join for sure. Either way, I'll come in there and maybe like talk about what we're looking at game wise and maybe live bet some baseball. But if I make it back by 8:30, I'll join for sure.
It would be a real shame for you to join us there.
I mean, I'm just donating $25. I don't know how to fucking play.
Right, you know that. By the way, Razor asking a great question. Do you know who had the Phillies walk-off hit last night? I don't.
Trey Turner.
Who?
Turner.
I don't know who that is. Sorry, I don't acknowledge that person. So that was my thoughts on Houston Red Sox. I guess I'm on the over 9 minus 105 and Red Sox money line minus 103 for me there officially. Dabby, are you on anything official?
Yeah, I'm gonna bet this game, but I'll let everybody know what. I'm either gonna take the team total over for Boston or I might just take the money line full game.
Yeah, must-win game for the Red Sox. Alex Cora getting thrown out the last 2 games is very interesting as well. 2 of the last 3, I should say. All right.
Didn't like that video I sent you?
Fuck Justin Verlander.
That was so funny.
Fuck Kate Upton too. Justin Verlander's long been a rival of the Red Sox as well. When he lost his Cy Young to Rick Porcello, the Boston Red Sox. Shout out to Pretty Ricky. Kate Upton was like, Justin Verlander should have won this. And forever.
Wow, man, your impressions, they just keep getting better and better.
Thank you.
Fuck off, Alex.
Thank you. Fuck Mr. Motherfucking Justin Verlander there. Though I would like him to pitch well in the playoffs because I'll probably be on the Astros a lot as well. Last game here. It's the second half of the doubleheader, so I obviously have no action on it. There's not even a pitcher listed for the Reds here, but I wanted to quickly mention it as well before we get into the last recap here. Did you have any thoughts on this game? We can talk about a market, but the market probably won't tell us much since it's the second half of the doubleheader here. But do you have any thoughts on this game?
You don't know who's pitching?
No, I have no idea who's pitching for the Reds. I know it's Reed Detmers, but I don't know who's pitching for the Reds.
Nobody else knows who's pitching? I mean, what am I supposed to do? Some people think that
no one told me. I was looking around for someone to tell me, and no one told me.
I don't think Detmers keeps pitching as well as he's been pitching. So the only thing that I could even say if I don't know who's pitching in this would be maybe a Reds team total over. If it's at 4.5, which is probably what it's at. I don't hate that.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's move on from it. I'll mention the totals here. The market, only 1,500 bets in this. Small sample size, obviously. 72% of the bets, 77% of the money on the Reds there. and 62% of the bets and 57% of the money on the under in this game as well. So no Ohtani probably. He came out of the first game obviously hurt. So we'll see how that goes. I doubt he pitches or doubt he plays in game 2. All right, let's recap our action here, Dabby Cab. I've got a surprisingly big card here now. Did not expect it to be as big as it is, but here we are. We need to have a good day here. Would love to get under 10 units here today. It would be nice, or some point this week would be great. So I'll start it, Dabby Cab.
What do you mean at some point this week? You were under 10 units yesterday.
Yeah, and then we have to climb back there. It's a grind to get back, Dabby.
You were at 6 when I saw last time.
Yeah, I was.
Never mind. I was about to ask, what is it at right now?
So I think I'm like dash 13.
Bro, my brain can't even do that. What, you lost 7 units yesterday?
I lost 1 the day previous, and then I lost a couple.
All right, let's win today. Let me hear these bets.
Dabby, why are you on the negative?
Happy.
You were out there getting drunk with Sonny Dollywald, and now you want to talk about bad things.
No, I want you to win, Jose. I've told you that from the beginning. I even try and tell you when I think something's like a really good bet, but you have 7 bets minimum on a card, so 1 bet doesn't help shit.
Yeah, I do have a lot of bets on today's card. Red Sox money line -103. New York Yankees -1 +106. The over in the Yankees game over 9 -105. The over in the Red Sox game over 9 -105. The 3 + 1.5 that I've added on here as well. Colorado +1.5 +110. Cleveland +1.5 +118. And the New York Mets +1.5 -114 today. Dabby Cab, what are you on here today?
So I'm going to do it just a little different than what you guys did, because if you notice, full game, the Astros are favored just by a little bit. The line's pretty even, but they're favored just by a little bit at most books. But if you go look at the first 5, it's the other way around. Boston's favored at most books, and I can find a -110 here that I'm going to be able to bet. So I'm going to take the Red Sox first 5 -110 on the money line.
That it?
Yeah, I don't make 7 bets. I just lost one too. I just lost a bet. I don't need to load up, bro. I'm good. I'm gonna win this one and be good.
Okay, fair enough. Well, Dabby, I'm appreciative of you joining me. I appreciate you taking over the show next week. What do the people have in store for next week? What are you cooking over there?
Tomorrow, the unmuted mic. So make sure and come in. We got another guest who's a professional. What is it? Just like,
you still don't have these terms down.
I'm trying to remember, bro, what the term is. It's not porn star. Porn star is not the right term, even though I'm pretty sure that's the same thing.
We're just going to call her an OnlyFans model.
Yeah. Do you have any of the other pictures?
No, unfortunately not. I just enjoyed the slice of cake.
There's another one with the slice of cake too. Yeah.
I just got a good laugh of just, fuck it. Show off this piece of cake. Can you please ask her why? Why was she just showing off a piece of cake like this?
Yeah, because it's not even pie. If it was pie, like, I'd get the reference.
Her name's not Pie.
Bro, pie is a reference to pussy.
Well, that's not her name.
It doesn't have to be her name. If somebody's holding pie, it's just like anybody would get the reference.
That'd be weird to just buy fucking pictures of this woman naked holding a pie.
You want to eat pie with her naked?
Please ask her about the cake. I'd love to know, why did you take pictures of yourself with this cake? And how many guys have asked you if they can do this cake? So I'd love
what? How many guys have asked you what?
If they can be fed that cake.
Yeah, okay, I'll ask her that. I got you.
But mainly focus on the cake. Why is that cake there? So, all right.
It's like, you want to eat some cake?
I'm a little hungry right now. EQ wants the whole bakery from her. So, and by the way, tongue tied is right. Cake is some booty.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't got the other pictures, bro. You're not even showing her best side.
Well, you have to go to the unmuted mic to go do that. That's the thing. We send the people to the unmuted mic. But do not forget, again, tonight, the live stream is happening tonight as well for the Pub Sports Poker Tournament. 7:45 Eastern is when we start. 8 is when the tournament starts. If you have any issues signing up, join the live stream at 7:45. We'll work them out with you live. The transferring of the funds from sportsbook to poker sometimes gets people a little tripped up. We'll help you out there. That's the password on screen. Again, it is case sensitive, so capitalize that PS and NFL so you can get in here. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time, the stream starts at 7:45. It's going to be a whole lot of fun betting on everything, or not betting on everything, playing poker, knocking out Jeff. Hopefully I can get in the same table as Jeff because I'd love $50. I'll take it from Jeff. I'd love to see it happen. But Dabby, I hope you get to join here as well. Thanks everyone in the chat. EQ, Nasty Nate, J Dub, Real Deal Prime, Perky Sanderson's Tongue Tied, Lessman, excuse me, Darren's Moore. That's a cool name, Darren's. Appreciate you. Drip Skylark, Razor Sharp Picks, asking me to say some man's name that I don't know. Fortunately for you there, I do not know.
Trey Turner.
Who? Preston, thanks for jumping in here a little bit. I appreciate you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my impression of you. I've done that to you often, actually, so I hope you enjoy it again. Brandon the Great, Troy Torrance, congrats on the new show. Sign up here today for the poker tournament. Say hey, guys, and we'll see you guys next time for another edition of Say Hey Plays.